Recently, I got to think about Easter right in the land of Israel. I took this amazing trip to the Holy Land. I got to stand in the church that was built over the spot where many people believe Jesus died and was raised from the grave. I got to teach and I got to preach. But I'm not telling you this so that you'll be jealous, because the best quote of the day went to a guy named Joe who was on our trip. After I got done talking about the resurrection of Jesus, right there in front of the tomb, he goes in and he comes out and he says, "We came all this way to see nothing?" I thought that's pretty good. We came all this way to see nothing. Isn't that the good news for Christians about Easter? We don't have to take a pilgrimage to the land of Israel. We don't have to go to a shrine or some special place. Because our Jesus did not just die for us, but he rose for us. He ascended to the right hand of the Father for us, and now he lives and dwells in our hearts by the power of the Holy Spirit. You and I get to celebrate Easter every day. Now, there's nothing in that tomb on the other side of the world, but there's something right here in our hearts because of the truth of Easter. It's the gift of peace. And that's what I want to share with you today as I wish you a happy Easter. Just like Jesus said to his first disciples, peace be to you. You might be struggling with some guilt or shame, something you did, a choice that you made. But don't be ashamed and don't be afraid, because Jesus rose from the grave so that you could be right with God. You might be facing some troubling situations with your health. Maybe you're facing the threat of death for the first time in your whole life. But don't be afraid. Jesus rose to conquer the grave so that you could have Easter peace. Now, you might be worried about work or something happening in our world or whatever, but you don't have to be, because Jesus is alive, sitting at the right hand of the Father, and everything in the whole universe is underneath his feet. So, whether you're in Israel or America, whether you're in Milwaukee or Minneapolis, you might be in Arizona, or right here where I am in Appleton, Wisconsin, don't be afraid of anything. Let the peace of Easter fill your heart. Jesus is risen. He's risen indeed. Happy Easter.